Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with another episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. As you guys all know, we have one game, and one game only, standing in our way of the Super Bowl. We're traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Two 9-7 teams who kind of have defeated all odds to make it here. Both teams are one game away from the Super Bowl. You guys don't know how bad I want this series to end with a Super Bowl victory. And if you guys have not paid attention to the series past couple episodes, the next game that we do lose will be the end of this series. But hopefully the series will end next episode with a win in the Super Bowl. But now, like I said, with the unfortunate event that we do lose today, which it's not gonna happen. Power of the tongue. But it will be the end of the series if we do lose. Now, like I've said the last couple episodes, there will be a link to the straw poll in the description box below that will allow you to vote for which team I'll be using for my next Connected Franchise Series. And like I said, whether we lose this game or win the next game in the Super Bowl, we'll be starting the next Connected Franchise Series immediately following the end of this series. No idea how we've made it this far, no idea how we've got to this point. The craziest ending to the regular season ever. Lost I think we had to lose 6 out of our last 8 games or so to miraculously somehow send the last game of the season thinking I was out of everything and somehow ended up making the wild card round, and now we're here. Don't know how we started playing better, but we have. Maybe the break for Madden was what I needed because we came back and we're actually getting pretty decent wins. So, one game stands in our way of the Super Bowl. The 9-7 Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Kansas City, and hopefully we can get it done in advance to the Super Bowl, because I want to win the Super Bowl so bad with this team that you guys have completely put together. A completely rebuilt Cleveland Brown team has made it one game from the Super Bowl. The most miraculous thing ever for the freaking Cleveland Browns to be this close to the Super Bowl, but we still have work that needs to be finished. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's episode, and if you do, make sure to drop a like. If we hit 2,000 likes on today's episode, I'm not going to upload it tomorrow because I have a special collab coming out tomorrow. But if we do hit 2,000 likes on today's episode, depending on whether we win or lose, I'll either upload the intro to the next Connected Franchise Series on Wednesday or upload the Super Bowl for this Connected Franchise on Wednesday. But with that said, long intro RBT done. We have some work to do against the Chiefs, but we're the Cleveland Browns. Freaking anything can happen. So we have the ball close to midfield, 2nd down and 7, 42-yard line. Hopefully we can start this game off with a quick touchdown drive. I want to get that early lead in the AFC Championship game. Allen Hurns is going to be one-on-one. I looked downfield too long and didn't feel the pressure. So, like the 95 overall, Justin Houston with the sack. We go from a 2nd and 6 to a 3rd down and 15. So that kind of sucks. So now we go from midfield to needing a miracle to pick this up. So going to go with the cheesy vertical route, which you guys say I run too much, which I probably do, but always, decent shot to pick it up, depending on what coverage they run. But anyways, let's see. B's going to be open for a split second. Need a good throw. Allen Hurns went up, hit him in the hands. It's a drop. It's going to be a punt. So that kind of sucks. I thought he had enough space in between the cornerback and safety. Kind of not the greatest throw from Tyrod Taylor, but that probably could have been a pick too. So let's hopefully get a good punt here from Colquitt. This is probably our worst start in the playoffs so far when it comes to our first drive of the game, but we've been playing some decent defense. What we need to do in this one, once again, if you guys missed the end of last episode, I want to show you their injury report really quick. We've got pretty lucky in the playoffs too. Like the 2 teams we've played so far have had some of their most important players injured, and in this one, it's the same thing as the Chiefs have a ton of players injured. Tamba Hali, Zach Fulton, Niall Davis, their backup running back, and right here, Jamal Charles, who y'all know is one of the best running backs in the NFL. Well, he's still one of the best running backs in the NFL? Well, anyways, he's like a 90-plus overall running back in this game, whether you think he's a top running back or not, but he's still on the Chiefs in the game, and he's out for the season. So we are down, I forget their 2 backup running backs, but we're definitely going to see him on this first drive, and then their starting left end, Jay Howard, is out as well. So we're playing against not the full-force Kansas City Chiefs, but that doesn't mean they can probably beat me 40-0, like anybody can, because I'm RBT. We do have a chance to hold the Chiefs to a 3-and-out. 2 running plays have got them 7 yards, but not enough for the first down. It's going to be a play-action pass this time. Come on, get pressure, man. So today or tomorrow, they're going to throw it deep, and Xavier Rhodes is not going to be there in time, and that's going to be a first down. Our front 3 couldn't get pressure after 55 seconds, man. It's hard to cover an NFL receiver for that long. God. Man, well, that sucks. So anyways, first down and 10 now, the 31-yard line. That was very anticlimactic. We need Christian Kirksey to make the tackle here. That dive was atrocious. As Spencer Ware, who is the backup running back in this game, who's still good enough to pretty much be a starter, picks up the first down. So we've gone from having a potential 3 and out to a first down and 10 just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. They're going to run the ball a lot in this game, as I can tell. Cooper with a nice tackle, but he still picks up 6 yards on the ground. They've only passed the ball 1 play in this game so far, although it's only been like, 5-6 plays, but looks like they're going to come out running the ball, pounding it down my throat. It's working pretty freaking well, as you can see, with that big, deep throw added in there. Come on, get pressure. The outside throw to Conley is going to pick up the first down. So this kind of sucks. In the first game of the playoffs, we came up huge in the red zone, getting plenty of turnovers, like 2 or 3 turnovers in the first game, which all came in the red zone. We need one right here. So Spencer Ware is he's not getting the ball. We're bringing a blitz. Come on, make the tackle. Landon Collins, clutch tackle. Clutch open field tackle on a huge tight end target in Travis Kelce. Arguably one of the better tight ends in the NFL right now. And that was a clutch play to tackle him in the open field. Here we go. We have another chance here. Come on, get a sack. That's a fumble. Oh, please. Another turnover in the red zone. And we get it, baby. Like I said, man, in the first game of the playoffs, a wild card round, we had so many clutch turnovers in the red zone. And there's another one. The blitz forces Alex Smith to fumble the football. Looks like that was 51 Ryan Shazier who forced it. No, that was Jamie Collins, actually. One of the few Cleveland Browns who are left on this team with a huge fumble. So apparently the defenses have came to play today's game. Ran the ball twice and got -3 yards. So that kind of sucks. But let's see if somehow we can pick up this 3rd down and 13 and avoid having to punt the ball to the Chiefs. No dumb throws, though. No dumb throws. You know what? Run. B, down the field, please. Allen Hurns, go up. Hit him in the hands. And he dropped it. I was trying to playmaker the running back, Dre Archer, down the field, and he wouldn't move. So that kind of sucks. But, I mean, at least we are still tied. That's a positive. So we actually just injured one of the better receivers in Jeremy Maclin. A big hit from Mark Barron. Now sets up for 2nd and 11. They're running the football right here. Mark Barron with another clutch tackle, having a big drive. Sets up for a 3rd and 8. But that's another big injury. Their best running back, Jamal Charles, is out, and now Jeremy Maclin is out as well. Not sure the extent of his injury, but I do know Mark Barron laid the freaking boom. And it's set up now for a 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can hold him now to a 3 and out. No dump offs. No dump offs. Got this man covered. He has a man. Oh, I'm not even doing anything. Computer, please. Let's go, baby. If I would have done that, I promise you, I absolutely promise you, Deion Buchanan would have done something stupid, and he would have caught that one-on-one. Throw the run. Allen Hurns is going to make the catch. Is this going to be a touchdown? Does he have the speed to get away from the Chiefs? Please. Allen Hurns gets knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line, man. Holy crap. A spectacular throw from Tyrod Taylor on the run with pressure in his face. Allen Hurns knocked out of bounds by Eric Berry, but Tyrod Taylor running to his left, across his body throw. Holy crap, man. See if we can pound the ball down the Chiefs' throats. They have a really good front 7, but not here. Derrick Henry, I thought that was going for a bigger play than 4 yards, but it does set up for a 3rd down and 3. Just got to make sure we at least get a field goal on this drive and put up some points, because we're not going to keep the Chiefs off the board for that long. Defensive, though, the defenses are playing pretty freaking well, so keep that in mind. Our defense has held their own in the first couple drives. 3rd down and 3. We're going to scramble right here. The B was open. Going to hit Ripkowski. That was a bad route, honestly. He should have at least ran to the 1st down marker, and he didn't. But, like I said, at least try to make this field goal. I've been known to miss field goals in this series, but hopefully this isn't one of those situations. That should be absolutely perfect. Cody Parkey right down the middle as we take a 3-0 lead over the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. So we have the Chiefs with 3rd down and 6, but more importantly, Jeremy Maclin has a broken collarbone, so he is out for the rest of the season if the Chiefs do end up winning this game, which they're not gonna because we're the freaking Cleveland Browns, but now we have knocked out their best receiver alongside their running back and all these other players. Both of their left guards are out. I didn't notice that, so I wonder who, if you don't mind, I'm going to check really quick who's playing at left guard for them since both of their left guards are injured. I didn't notice that previously. It's going to be, I guess they have a 3rd string right guard or left guard, Mike Person, but he's a 70 overall. So this offensive line of the Chiefs looks pretty, nobody over 80 overall, I don't believe, aside from left tackle Eric Fisher, who was the first round or the first overall pick one year, which is crazy. So 3rd down and 6. Come on, fellas, please. He has the running back open. He drops it. Ooh, all Madden can absolutely be AIDS sometimes, but at least sometimes you do catch breaks like that. So we do hold the Chiefs to a 3 and out. We're going to get the ball back. Let's see if somehow we can score a touchdown and take advantage of this injury-plagued Kansas City Chiefs team. Let's see if we can get some decent field position. The computer punts like an absolute beast, man. Tyler Lockett, haven't seen much from him this season, but he's going to get a decent return here. Dukes a man inside, breaks a tackle. What a return to the 44-yard line. So really good field position as we're going to keep the live commentary here. That's crazy. I mean, we really haven't seen much from Tyler Lockett this whole entire season, but that's like, I mean, at least he saves his best for the last couple games when we needed the most. Derrick Henry, first carry of the drive. Run over this man, always. Always has to run over one man. I know it was like a 1-yard carry, but it doesn't matter if it's a 1-yard carry, a 30-yard carry, a 100-yard carry, a 101-yard carry, or a negative 5-yard carry. He always seems to break a tackle every single play. The first man that touches him isn't bringing him down. So don't even know what play I just called. We'll just go simple here with the quick slants. You know what? Let's bring Allen Hurts deep and see if somehow he can break away from that cornerback. He's not gonna. Have to be smart here. Send Derrick Henry deep. Oh, man. Derrick Henry, do something, bro. We're just going to scramble with Tyrod, who does pick up the first down. Now, we got to keep in mind, man, even if I scramble like that, like it's a big play, but we can't risk Tyrod Taylor getting injured because I don't really have faith in Johnny Manziel, who is our backup quarterback. So, we're going to keep the ball on the ground right here with Derrick Henry. Halfback draw. If we could have got past that first layer, man, there was nobody there. Could have been a touchdown, but gonna live to have, or live to see another play. So 2nd down and 9 from the 45-yard line. I really want to score a touchdown on this drive. So let's audible here to this sail route, which I don't run much, but let's see if we can find somebody open here. We look for Bennett over the middle. I'm scrambling too early, man. Oh, send Derrick Henry down the field. Derrick Henry drops it. That's the one thing that isn't really perfected in his game, is catching the football out of the backfield. That would have been a huge first down. But otherwise, it's a 3rd down and 9 from the 45-yard line. Like, this is still kind of Cody Parkey range. This is, what, like a 60-yard field goal? He's kicked like a 59-yard field goal in this series. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I think we're still kind of in his range. But I do want to pick up a couple yards here at least. Let's bring Terrell Pryor here on an in route or a drag route and see if we can pick up something. The post is going to be open. Oh, no! No! Flag. What's the flag for? What even just happened? Oh, man. B was going to be wide open on the post. It's going to be holding against Marshall Yonda. Defense. Huh? Defensive holding on my right guard? Huh? Like I said, there's something like that that has to happen every single game, or it's not Madden. Like, that is Madden. Let's see, can we get to the quarterback? Force him to a field goal or something. I think that's going to be short. I think it's going to be 4th down and inches, and with it being the computer, they are, I believe, going to attempt the field goal. I'll hold them to the field goal so they still don't have the lead. It's a tie ball game. If they make this, I think they're always going to make it unless we block it, which we haven't blocked the kick all season long. And it's going to be right down the freaking middle. As just like that, after an interception, it's a tie ball game. 3rd down and 4, just before the 2-minute warning. We're around midfield. I want to put up some points before the half, but no dumb decisions. Bennett is not. I locked in on him from the get-go. My 2nd interception, and I can't be playing like this, man. Not like this. I can't start playing like this for the first time in the playoffs this late. We need to win one more game to make it to the Super Bowl. And I'm making dumb decisions like that. I keyed in on Bennett, thought he was going to be open. That guy was right there, waiting on the throw. As 2 interceptions has now given him the chance to take the lead. This sucks. He's going to be open. I missed the tackle. I'm starting to play really bad. Got to concentrate, man. Got to concentrate. Don't let it get to me. I'm not losing this game. Not going to happen. I want to win the Super Bowl for you guys. I'm not going to let my dumb mistakes haunt me any longer. So 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Can we get some type of turnover right here? At least maybe we can get the ball back, cover this underneath route, make sure this guy's not open. The post route! Touchdown. Wow. Moving the ball down the field, a minute left to go. We have all 3 timeouts. Let's be smart with the football. This crossing route's going to be wide open. Corey Coleman with a big catch. Have the ball plus territory from the 42-yard line. I will take a field goal, But if we can score a touchdown to tie things up right before the half after that awful mistake for me that led to a touchdown, I mean, that would be real nice. That'd be 100% nice. He's going to be open again. A lob throw. I don't know why he lobbed that, but that's going to be another first down. They brought everybody. That same exact call they had previously got to me in time, and that led to an interception. But that time, got the ball away in time. Got a big play. Can use my timeouts. Got to remember that. Oh, I'm scrambling like an idiot. Throwing the ball down the field. Bennett's going to go up. Oh, I thought he had space in between him and the defender. But not at the end of the world. Definitely not the end of the world. I kind of want to be conservative here. Like, I'm not trusting my play right now. I'm playing bad. Not trusting my throws down the field. So I'm going to be conservative right here with a screen pass to Derrick Henry. See if we can somehow sneak his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Nobody's back there. One blocks. All we need, Derrick Henry, baby. We equalize just like that. Man, what a clutch drive from our team. Derrick Henry into the end zone. Now pinning the extra point. This game's going back and forth. But just like that, right before the half, we've tied things up 10-all. It's going to be a run. Actually, it is going to be a play-action pass. Great throw there from Alex Smith. Had pressure right in his face. That's exactly the situation that I wanted, but he got the big play that I was worried about. So that kind of sucks. So now we're hoping to hold him to a field goal. For the touchdown right here, I wouldn't like it. Should I do it? I'm going to do it twice in a row. I want a turnover, man. I'm being risky for the turnover. We've done it so many times, we can do it again. We can do it once more. Have complete faith in my defense and run the football this time. Make the tackle. Run the play I'm used to in Tampa 2 defense. They're going to run the ball. Oh, man, the little fake had me. If I was paying attention, I could have ran up with my user and stopped the run, but with the halfback draw, get the first down. God dang. Still have a chance, though. Now they're inside the 20. That means it's time for our turnover. We always get our turnovers in the red zone. It's time for another one right here. They're going to run the ball again with Spencer Ware, who's actually having a really good game. He has 72 yards. I didn't show you guys probably in the gameplay because it didn't amount to anything, but he had a huge run before the end of the half that almost gave him a chance to kick a field goal, but thank God they didn't. Kept the game level, but man, they've already taken up half the clock in the third quarter. Second down and 8. Come on. One more turnover is all I'm asking for, man. Got this guy covered. This route is always open. We have a big hit from Deion Buchanan, which, like, that was kind of where I was hoping for the fumble, but third down and 2. You know what? I'm bringing the whole team. Whole team's coming here. Nothing. No funny business. No funny business here. Fumble. It's going to be forced. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Not touchdown. God dang. Oh, god dang. So many third down opportunities on this drive. So, we're in a rather sticky situation here. Third down and 14. Kind of in a bind. But let's see if we can somehow get lucky. You know what? We're going to throw it here to Ben. I thought he was running upfield. God dang. Gotta punt this. Have got to punt this. No! Xavier Rhodes, what are you doing? I thought we were about to get the sack, and then Xavier Rhodes is right on this guy. Right on him, and he doesn't do anything. He catches it and touchdown. We're down by 2 touchdowns with a quarter to go. This might be it for the Cinderella run for the Cleveland Browns. We've got to come back strong. I tried blitzing. We almost got there. Bennett is going to be open. Bennett is going to make this reception, baby. Let's go. Bennett down to the 40-yard line, wasting no time whatsoever because we need all the time in the world to score and come back down by 2 touchdowns. But a huge play, nice throw on the run from Tyrod Taylor sets up for plus territory football. You know what? Going to scramble right here. Just going to run right out of bounds, get close to the first down. Going to stop the clock. I got to be careful, though, because we cannot let Tyrod Taylor get injured this late in the freaking season. I mean, 2 games left to go potentially if we win this one. You're going to stay out of the shotgun, man. Oh. Well, the clock started running, so now it's going to be the 4th quarter. So, it's going to take some type of huge comeback for us to get back in this ball game, but it's not over yet. We got to score a touchdown, though, pretty freaking quick, so we can somehow try to get the ball back. Our defense has to play better than what they'd have the last couple drives, though, 100%. Bennett is going to be open. The throw on the run, Bennett is going to make the reception. Not the greatest throw from Tyrod Taylor, but a completion is a completion as we get the first down. So let's keep things going. You know what? Going to be, running the same play. Going to do it. I'm RBT. I'm going to do it. Run the same exact play, but to the opposite side. Because that's how geniuses do it. Post route, over the middle, Tyrod Taylor makes the completion to Terrell Pryor, as that's going to be a 1st and goal to the 1-yard line. I've mixed up Tyrod Taylor and Terrell Pryor's names so many times in this series, like when he catches the ball. But you know what? At this point, I really don't care because I just want to score and win this freaking game. So you know what? They're not stopping a quarterback sneak 3 straight times. Hopefully we get it on the first time to save as much clock as possible. Tyrod Taylor into the... Oh, that was bad. That was not even freaking close. Let's try the power O here. Is this risky? Zeke has the blockers. That's going to be a touchdown, baby. That was actually ended up being pretty freaking close. But just like that, we get the touchdown drive that we do need. Now we need one good defensive drive to have a chance to tie this ball game up. Here it is, fellas. 3rd down and 14. We got a beautiful sack on 1st down, and they ran the ball for a couple yards. So it's now 3rd down and 14. Come on, fellas. One more stop. One more stop so we can get the ball back and potentially tie this ball game up. They have a couple guys open. Get pressure today or tomorrow, man. He tripped over his own freaking player. Holy crap. Holy crap, the stars are freaking aligned, boys. I gotta watch that. I don't think I've had anything that lucky happen this whole entire freaking series, dude. He avoided pressure, but runs over his own freaking running back. Dude, this is crazy. Madden, this is Madden. You can't play a game of Madden without something like this happening. Like I say all the time, like, that's Madden. Well, this sucks. After a negative 5-yard run from Zeke and after a throwaway, it's a 3rd down and 15. This would be the biggest conversion of the series thus far. RB has a seam. Coleman go up. He comes down with it, baby. Let's go. That's why I always run third. If it's like a 3rd and like plus 12 or so, I always run those vertical routes because like there's always a chance that slot receiver can have a little space in between the corner that's main covering them and the safety. There's always some bit of a chance. Terrell Pryor, though, this time is going to make the reception for another 1st down. Let's try to score quick just in case the Chiefs go down the field and score. We can equalize right after that. Maybe get a stop and have a chance to go for the win. But I'm talking ahead of myself now because we got to score a touchdown first. The clock keeps on ticking. Who's going to be open? Y is open. Throwing the run. That's probably the clutchest throw of this series thus far from Tyrod Taylor. I mean, he was open, but still, a throw on the run can be kind of freaking sketchy at times. So a 1st down there on that play was freaking huge. Gonna scramble again. I scrambled too much, I know. He's getting really tired. We lost 2 yards there. He started to run out of stamina because I'm running no huddle. So there's probably a reason why, but at least he hung on to the football. So here we go, fellas. 2nd down and 12 from the 14. Have got to score a touchdown in this situation. I'm getting kind of nervous, man. This is where I make dumb decisions, but I can't let it happen. Cannot let it happen. The post route gonna be open. No. Oh, I gotta take back what I just said about Tyrod. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh my God, you can't get any more open than that. This is rather sketchy, fellas. 3rd down and 12. X. He catches it, Dre Archer. Oh my God, touchdown. Oh my God, touchdown. Holy crap, dude. I didn't think he had the separation. I thought it was the smartest decision right there out of all the throws I had. Oh God. Where is my team? That should have been an extra 15 added on, but Spencer Ware, so much for Jamal Charles, breaks 100 yards on that carry. So they're almost in field goal range with 3 minutes left to go. That sucks bad. That sucks super freaking bad, dude. They're probably going to pound the rock now. What's my team doing? My guy coming off the edge who was supposed to blitz was just standing there. Compose. Compose. Get into character. 2nd down and 4. 33-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go. What are the Chiefs going to do? Probably, I think they're throwing the football right here. That or a draw. Nope. It's going to be a play-action pass. Come on, fellas. Stay in your coverage. Get a sack today or tomorrow, man. That's what happens right there. That's what I was trying to explain last episode. When you give them so much time, the receivers just come back, and it's uncoverable. You can't cover that whatsoever. Oh, my God, dude. Why cannot my front 3 not get pressure after 15 seconds against this gosh dang offensive line, which is trash? Frick, dude, eat me out with a goddamn basket of freaking lettuce, man. Touchdown. Just like that, goddamn touchdown. A trip to the Super Bowl on the line. We've got to score. We have 100% got to score on this drive. They're bringing pressure. Throwing up to Terrell Pryor. Oh, my God, there's a touchdown. Terrell Pryor, baby. Does he have the speed to get past? He does. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. That's what we needed. An instant reply. Great throw there from Tyrod Taylor. The reason I pressed X is because there was a guy right in our face. I was not about to get sacked, dude. So with the guy right on his face, hits Terrell Pryor right on the freaking run for a huge touchdown, man. Pick! Oh my god. Oh my god, Xavier Rhodes, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Are they settling for overtime? Are they actually gonna run the football here on a 3rd down and 17? Please do. I'm begging you. They are. They are. Spencer Ware up the middle. Please, please tackle him. Xavier Rhodes, I forgive you. We're going to call our timeout now. So with 2 timeouts to go, don't know why they just ran the football there. Maybe to avoid a stupid decision there from Alex Smith because he should have thrown a pick earlier. Calm down. Concentrate. We got this, boys. Got to get this dub. Got to get this dub. Well, now we need a gosh dang like 27,000 freaking yards, dude. Man, what a trash play. Well, that might have just done it and might have sent this game into overtime. What do we do here? Zeke is going to make this catch, baby. Is he going to get the first down? No, he's not. But we are close to midfield. A huge play after the disaster screen pass previously. Oh, man. I probably should have used my timeouts, but I'm not going to. 3rd and 4. Can we do it? Can we do it? Corey Coleman. There's a flag, but it's going to be holding, and they're going to decline it because we didn't pick up the first down. This game might actually be going into overtime. Maybe they run a play action pass here or something, and we can get a safety to win the ball game. Is that what's going to happen, or are they going to run it? I wish I had one more timeout, dude. Really, all I need is one more timeout. They're going to run the football here. Don't let them score a touchdown. That's all I'm asking. So that, if we could have ran them out of bounds, that would have been clutch. With all that, boys, we're going to freaking overtime. I'm calling heads. We got to win this coin toss, baby. The Chiefs won. They're going to get the ball. God dang. Well, that freaking sucks. If they score a touchdown, they win. Here it is, boys. 3rd down and 4 after 2 runs from Spencer Ware. We're bringing a cornerback blitz right here. I thought we were. I don't think we are now. Are we? I could have swore I picked a cornerback blitz. They had the underneath route. Can we get there in time? No, we don't. Makes the move. We have the ball close to midfield, dude. That. Oh, man. This is so stressful. I want to at least make it to the Super Bowl for you guys. I picked the coach thing, and he's telling me to blitz. So for some reason, he wants me to blitz. If they score a touchdown on this play, I'm pooping, and I'm gonna cry. Fumble return for a touchdown. Is that what's gonna happen? No, but a huge stop in the backfield. 2-yard loss. It's gonna be 2nd down and 12. Come on, defense, man. You gotta be clutch. He still want me to. Okay, so we're not gonna do that anymore. Go back to my regular 3-4. Run a cover 3 formation, or run a cover 3 right here, rather. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, I'm stressing. I'm stressing pretty freaking bad. We need a pick 6 right here would make me the happiest man on the earth. Nobody's open, man. Throws the ball away. 3rd down and long. We need one more stop. One more stop. So with 3rd down and 12 now. This could be the biggest. This is the biggest play of the season thus far. I just got to make sure this Wilson guy doesn't run a streak route because it's cover 3 and he'll be open. Play action pass. He's going to be open. I got him covered, though. Come on, get pressure today or tomorrow, man. Come on, team. He's going to be open. The play I was telling you about. Oh, my God, dude. Why can't we get pressure? That's what happens, man. They come back, and it's impossible to stop. And they're 24 yards away from winning this ball game now, dude. God dang. That play is why we lose. We should have got it. We should have got pressure before there's like 15 seconds went off the freaking clock, man. Please. Please. Oh, man, they're 14 yards away from ending the series. They were genuinely 14 yards away from ending the series. This would be if we can keep them out of the end zone, this would be the clutchest stop of. I don't even care. I mean, honestly, God, I don't care if they kick a field goal right now. Honestly, please, I'm begging you. Got the slants covered. This guy's open. That's Travis Kelce. They are like 5 yards away from winning, man. They are, honest to God, 5 yards away from ending this series, and I'm gonna be so freaking disappointed if they do. I will honestly be so disappointed. Oh, bring in the blitz. Bring in the blitz. Open for him to run the ball right at the middle, please. Please. They're throwing the football. Can we get the Alex Smith? Can we do it? That would have been the most clutch interception in the history of life, but we stopped him. 3rd down and 1, man. Oh, I'm bringing pressure again. They can't. They're not running the ball on me. They're gonna throw it. They have a 3 wide receiver formation. Got to get to the quarterback. Got to. Have got to. Please. I'm stressing. I'm stressing. What can I say? It was a good game. and the series is over. I wanted to win the Super Bowl so bad, man. We had so many chances. Our defense in the very end just couldn't stop Alex Smith. Alex freaking Smith, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, 315 yards. Spencer Ware, 132 yards. Albert Wilson, 116 yards. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdowns. I don't even care. Dude, this sucks so bad. And literally the play that ended this series for us was the play where we just couldn't get to the quarterback. Like, literally had 10 seconds. We had at least 10 seconds to get to the quarterback, and eventually the wide receivers come back to the quarterback, and they're wide open. That does it for the series. That genuinely does it. I thought it was over a long time ago at the end of the regular season, but it's actually over now. It is actually over now. So, with that said, you guys, I know this is probably going to be a super, super long episode, like 40 minutes plus, but you guys, I'm going to show you the Super Bowl winner. I'm going to show you the end of the stats because a lot of people have been requesting that. So, to officially end off this series, this is, this sucks right now, but there's nothing else I can say, nothing I can do, nothing I can go back. We made it to the playoffs, made it as far as I possibly could, but in my Titans franchise, we won the Super Bowl, but with the Browns, we just quite couldn't do it. Got so close, man. So freaking close. So, to officially end off this series, now like I said, guys, 2,000 likes on today's episode, and we'll start our brand new Connected Franchise series on Wednesday. So 2,000 likes, and be expecting that Wednesday. If it was the Chiefs, it's not going to hurt as bad. It ends up being the Chiefs. So at least we got knocked out of the playoffs by the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, who was without through their best offensive players. But that's how things go sometimes, man. So this sucks so bad, but I'm excited for a new Connected Franchise series. Excited to redo the whole entire process. And we have the 21st best offense in the NFL, and defensive-wise, as I will show here in just a second, we end up with the 4th best defense in the NFL. Now to check out the team stats to see how all the players you guys requested for me to bring in ended up doing. Tyrod Taylor, 21 interceptions, definitely have to cut back on that. The next series had 29 touchdowns, 4,000 yards. Rushing-wise, we didn't have a running back eclipse 1,000 yards, but Derrick Henry did have 5.5 yards per carry, 13 touchdowns. Zeke, although had a disappointing season, did have 8 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Terrell Pryor, a huge season, 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns. Our second best receiver ended up being Allen Hurns with 850 and 6 touchdowns. Defensive-wise, we had, I think, Landon Collins led our team in tackles with Shazier number 2 with 105. Sacks-wise, ended up being, somebody had 16 sacks. Ezekiel Ansah with 16 sacks. Jamie Collins 13.5. That's crazy. And Ryan Shazier led us with 3 interceptions, also tied with Mark Barron and Joe Hayden. And last but not least, to officially end off this series, who won the MVP and went to Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson at number 2, and we had Tyrod Taylor actually come in 10th place. But with all that, man, the series, the Cleveland Browns series, has been going on for so freaking long, since like December. 22 episodes in, I believe. Last 22 episodes, but we get knocked out in the AFC Championship game. I deeply do apologize, man, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I didn't do my best. I did, man, but I ended up playing pretty bad in the AFC Championship game. But hopefully we can turn things around in the next Connected Franchise series. It's going to be ran, like I said, pretty much like this one was, but hopefully we can go farther. Hopefully we can end the regular season better than we did in this one, and maybe get a first-round bye, and hopefully win the Super Bowl in that one, and to have a say in the decision for what team we use in the next Connected Franchise series. This will be the very last time you have a chance to vote. I'll probably end the voting on Tuesday about 6 p.m., so I can go ahead and record the intro to the next Connected Franchise series, have that uploaded on Wednesday, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. But with that said, so many memories in this series, dude. Probably the best series ever on my channel, especially in terms of views. Seems like you guys really enjoyed how the series was ran, so that's why we're going to do the next one just like this one. So, yeah, I don't really know how to end off a series like this. Pretty crazy, but that's going to do it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this and enjoyed the series. Once again, really do apologize. We didn't make it to the Super Bowl and didn't win the Super Bowl, but that's how things happen sometimes. You can't win all of them. But that's officially going to do it for me and for this series. Be on the lookout Wednesday for the next Connected Franchise series. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.